What's up, YouTube? WinterGuard here. Today we're going to do a challenge run. We're going to do Mephisto 1 hour challenge run. I know in the last video I originally said I was going to do 100 trav runs. I did 150 and got 2 skillers for my time. So we're going to put that one on the back burner and return to it after probably this one and one other video. Unfortunately, I went on a really serious dry spell there trying to run Travancore. It happens. RNG happens. I did not do that well, and that's not. That's actually a place that's great for farming. So we'll return to that and do a follow up and do another 100 runs. But there was absolutely nothing worth showing from 150ish runs. It was kind of surprising. But that's the nature of the beast. So we're going to do the 100, or not 100, but 1 hour Mephisto challenge. We did the Andariel one. I got quite a few responses. For those that want to see them, you can type in hashtag D2 loot challenge in YouTube and it'll pull all the responses. If you add that into your description or whatever on YouTube, when you do the search on the hashtag, it will pull up everybody that has responded. Also, if you're on Discord, we do have a challenge channel that you can see some of the responses there as well. So join our Discord if you want to see some of those. Not all of them are up on YouTube, but there are quite a few. I appreciate you guys responding. So we're going to do another one. So rules of the challenge are simple. You run for 1 hour. You cannot stop the timer unless you are not in game. I mean, if you have to do a bio break or something, just pause the timer. But if you are playing, you need to have the timer running. You need to show the timer running out at the end, and that's it. I guess it's subjective. You know, best item, I would say, would be the winner of the challenge. But you know, if there's a question as to who got the best item, we could probably settle that out. Get an objective third party and say which one they think is better. You know, something along those lines. You know, if you want to say otherwise, I think I might have won it last time with the 195 defense Herald of Zach. That was a really great drop for me, and I got it early into the Andariel run. So you know, if you think otherwise, let me know in the comments. But we're going to move on to Mephisto next. And again, rules. You can kill anything up to Mephisto. If you want to kill the council members inside as part of it, as long as it falls within an hour, that's fine. Whatever drops counts towards the challenge. So we're going to do that, and we'll show a quick recap at the end. I'll put a link in the description for the timer I use. It does display in-game overlay. If you guys think the video quality is not that great, I realize that. I've been struggling with the computer here lately, but we got a new beefy machine on the way, so probably in the next week or so we'll have that up and running. That's kind of one of the reasons I've held off streaming, because just between OBS and the game, my frames dropped considerably. It's a pretty old machine, but we're about to rectify that problem. So look for some better video quality content here shortly. But we're going to go ahead and get into the runs. It's just a quick show as to what I'm using Magic Find wise. I'm at 279. Gear, as you can see, I'm working on just an overlay that'll show this all at once. And various Magic Find charms and a 37 Geats. Mercenary, nothing special there. At this point, I had actually got this Fortitude way early, and but now everybody's kind of caught up, so Fortitude's pretty common. Got the Andariels and still using Cryptic Axe Insight. So we're going to show the runs now. If you enjoy the video, give me a like and a subscribe. If you're going to respond to it, just remember to put D2 Loot Challenge in your description, hashtag D2 Loot Challenge, and it will be easily searchable. Everybody that does that, when you do that search, where their video will show. join our Discord if you're interested in joining our community. We got a lot of members there. I think we're eclipsed 200 members as of yesterday. Link to the Discord is in the description. Let's get into it. Alright, as you can see, we're already 16 minutes into this thing, so I haven't had a whole lot to show so far. And we get a facet. This is actually my very first facet that I've had drop. So cross your fingers here. Unfortunately, it rolls a 3-4, so it is lightning, but unfortunately it's 3-4, so horrible facet. Okay, we're 22 minutes in now. Still looking for decent drops, and we get a double drop, shark skin belt, and bracers. I don't even bother with the bracers, but the shark skin belt is actually razor tail, which is a great boson belt. So we'll go ahead and pick that up. Okay, as you can see, we're 34 minutes now, so half the way, past the halfway point. And nothing special here. I just thought it was cool to see a 5-item drop off of Mephisto. As we had the altars and the Joe staff, but nothing that big a deal. I just thought it was cool to see 5 set uniques drop at once. Alright, we're at 47 minutes. We're getting close to the end. I'm starting to feel the heat a little bit. And so I figured I'd show this Pavis, even though it's not that useful. There are some certain use cases for Gurks, but it's not that great of a shield. But we're getting a little desperate. Alright, we're at 49 minutes, and actually I get a decent little triple drop here. Nothing useful, but it's kind of cool to see 3 higher level items drop at one time, and in essence. Those are Nat's boots and laying hand gloves. Dark adherent is the dust shroud. Okay, as you can see, this is the last run. Not going to be able to squeeze in another run in less than a minute. So I went around and tried to kill the council just to see if we could get a random drop to fall off these guys. Just in general, if you could kill them quick enough, they are really good to kill. They have great loot table, great rune drop table. So if you don't have any issues killing those dudes, I would definitely knock them out on just regular loot runs. As you can see, I'm just bouncing from side to side trying to get a drop at this point. Nothing really pans out. I was hoping for maybe a good roll on these vampire bone gloves, but nothing there. Also, just in general, this armor rack can potentially drop something decent, as well as the weapon rack on the other side, as well as the super chest behind. So make sure to hit everything just in general if you're running, but as you can see, this didn't pan out, and I forgot to hit the chest within the time limit. So that's where we ended. Okay, quick recap. As you can see, I did not do that great, so the challenge is up for grabs. Here is briefly what I got. I just got the laying of hands, Nat boots, got the Gurks Pavis, and the razor tail. Honestly, I think the razor tail is probably the best item out of this grouping. I mean, I got the facet, which was kind of exciting, but it's a 3-4 lightning, so it's a really low roll on that, unfortunately. I think if I'd have got at least like a 4-4, this would probably be the best drop. But since it's just a 3-4, I don't think it's all that good. The razor tail is probably more useful than that facet. It's a great item for bosons. So this is actually the most useful out of the lot. So again, challenge is up for grabs. Let's see what you guys come up with. Oh, just as a side, these are the 2 skillers I got from 150 trav runs. So this is what I got to show for it. And the summoning skills, Necro, is actually decent. It's got a little bit of life on it, and there's a lot of summon builds going around right now. And of course, the Ellie build's always for druids. That's pretty solid. Plus 3 dex helps a little bit, so it's better than a plane. But at least the skillers were useful. But outside of that, that's not a lot to show for 150 runs. So we will, again, I will post another video later on with the 100 trav runs. I'll do another 100 clean and see what we get. So we'll leave it at that. If you guys, I seen the responses in the comments about some video ideas, and I will probably be looking at that and maybe coming up with some stuff. If you guys got something you want to see, let me know. I'm going to be leveling some other characters here pretty soon and start doing some build videos on something besides the sorceress. For what the future holds, I don't know. I saw that they have postponed D4, but that was kind of a ways out anyways. That was, well, I guess not. It's next year. It was next year. It might still be, but the news is that's still out on that they've postponed it. But I guess at some point we'll be seeing ladder. Let me know in the comments if you're going to actually participate in the ladder or not. It's kind of I'm not sure which way to go with it, because the reasoning behind ladder before was access to certain rune words that you couldn't do in non-ladder, but they mix that into non-ladder. So I don't know if they're going to add something to make ladder more enticing outside of the leveling race. I'm not sure. I would think that they would have to do something to make ladder differentiate from non-ladder, because as of right now they're pretty much the same. There's not a reason to go to ladder because there's nothing to gain. The rune words are available already, so there's no difference between the two. Let me know what you guys think about that. So we'll leave it at that. You guys have a great day. Let's see the challenges come in and keep on farming.